Hey everybody, happy Friday. It's Friday, TGIF, and we are thanking the good Lord above. We have made it to Friday. Happy Friday, kings and queens. It is me, Carl, and I am back with another remote job video. Now, in today's video, I do have some overnight remote jobs. So stay tuned. I will be getting into those in just a few minutes. So I do want to come on here today, guys, and I want to say thank you so much. The last couple of days, we have received so much love, so much support. The outreach, oh my God, it has just been overwhelming and tremendous. So thank y'all so much for still rocking with the Two Chicks family. Now, the last 2 days, we have been going live. So we did a live stream last night. We talked about 45 subscriber. Now, these companies came from the queens and the kings. These are those tested, proven, tried companies that really do pay and work. So if you missed that video, then you missed a good one. Shame on you. Go back, check out that video. Let me stop. Time out. I am not live. At the time this video was made, it was late last night, and I am over here in the bed getting my beauty rest. Y'all know I don't get up till about noon, but anywho, that's beside the point. Don't forget to go back, check out the video. We also talked about different ways to bring in extra income with the world, what it is today, how it's going, and people are getting laid off from jobs left and right, and you just don't know if it may happen to you or if it happens to someone that you love or someone that you know. You want to be prepared and you don't want to be surprised, right? So on that video, last night's live stream, I did jump in giving a little bit more details on how to start YouTube channels, TikToks, and Twitch and things like that. So again, if you missed it, then you missed a good video. So you need to go back after you watch this video. You need to go back and catch that video. A lot of the queens, and thank y'all so much for staying on late last night and rocking with your girl. A lot of the queens, and we did have a king on there. So shout out to the king as well. They stayed on there and they were throwing out ideas, dropping gems and things like that. So you guys be sure, go back, show those queens some love, and the king. Go back and watch that video. Don't forget, guys, to hop over to Facebook. Join our Facebook group. It is Kiss That Cubicle Goodbye. This is the backup group. Make sure you guys hop over there and join. We are trying to give away a laptop over in that Facebook group. Now, the laptops, we're still going to give those away once we reach 150,000 subscribers on this channel. The giveaways have nothing to do with YouTube or Facebook, solely based off of Tan and myself, the Two Chicks with the Side Hustle brand. Also, do not forget, just in case something happens with this channel, for those of you that don't know what's going on and where have we been for the last 2 weeks, we were on a hiatus. That's what we've been telling you guys. But we did talk about it a little bit on the video from the other night. So if you missed the live stream from Wednesday night, go back and check out that live stream. Yes, we have been getting attacks, and we don't know where they're coming from. They're coming from somebody on this channel. So just in case, go and subscribe to our backup channel. It is Two Chicks with the Side Hustle 2.0 or 2.0. Now let's just go ahead and get into today's video, right? So I am talking about, guys, some overnight remote jobs. We get asked this question a lot. A lot of you guys have been reaching out and asking, and sometimes we get asked the question on the live stream where people want to know what companies I can work overnight or early in the morning. So I compiled a list of 13 companies, and there are others. So give me time. I'm going to find you guys some more. I did find some already. I just didn't have time for Tan to put them on the list. So 13 on this list, and then let me get some more together on another list, and then I'll do another video, probably maybe one day next week, or I might do a live stream next week. So I'm going to briefly touch on these companies, because if I stay on here, this video will probably end up being an hour long. And some of you guys may have to go to work, or you may have other things that you want to do. So the first company up on the list is Preply, and I'm probably saying it wrong because it may be pronounced a different way. Now, one of our queens recently, guys, was hired with this company. This is what they call an ESL tutor or teaching type of company. Now, what I like about the company, it says make a living by teaching the largest community of learners worldwide. And let me say this, I am not live. I'm going to let you guys know that right now. But anywho, be sure to leave me a comment over here. I don't know if the box is going to be over here, letting me know what type of remote job, work from home job, whatever you want to call it, job, side gig, side hustle that you are looking for. Drop me a comment. Make sure you guys like and share this video. So with this one, it's 3 steps. Step number 1, you sign up, create your tutor profile. Step number 2, you get approved by the team. It says 5 business days. So maybe within a week or so. Could be a week or less. Could be 2 to 3 days. Step 3, start earning by teaching students all over the world. Now with this one, guys, this is what I like about the company. You set your own rate. So if you feel like that you deserve $20 an hour, you put that $20 an hour on your profile. If you feel like you can teach and your teaching is worth $18 an hour, you put the $18 an hour on your profile. If you feel like your teaching is worth $25 an hour, hey, why not put the $25 an hour on your profile? So it says set your own rate, choose your hourly rate, and change it anytime. So you can change it. So if it's, I would say maybe too high and you're not getting any hits, nobody's reaching out, no students are signing up for your teaching methods or your teaching or your classroom or whatever you want to call it, then just kind of start taking it down to see if you can get any hits. Or maybe if you start out low and you start getting hits from students, people are signing up and they want you to tutor them, then maybe just kind of take it up a notch. So let's say if you started at 15 and you had 10 or 15 students to reach out to you, and then you feel like, okay, I'm getting students now. Maybe take it from 15, just raise it up maybe a couple of dollars, 17 or maybe 16.50. Okay, you still getting students, then maybe kind of take it on up, maybe take it up to $18 an hour. So this is a good one because again, you can set your own rates. You can work whenever you want. It says teach anytime from anywhere, guys. Decide when and how many hours that you want to teach. No minimum time commitment or fixed schedule. You are the boss. So you can grow professionally, attend professional development webinars, and get tips to upgrade your skills. You get all the help that you need from our team to grow. And then it says you will teach students from over 180 countries. This is interesting here. Now, this is something that I would probably apply to because, of course, as many of you guys already know, I used to teach the students over in China. I had a few students that lived in Saudi Arabia. I had a few that lived in Turkey and also Japan. So it's very interesting because you kind of pretty much are learning from your students as well, learning about their culture, learning how to say words in their language like the hellos, the goodbyes, the how are you. So I can speak a little bit of Chinese and a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of Saudi Arabia, their language as well. So I learned just a tidbit like the hellos, the goodbyes, the how are yous, and oh, I'm fine, or oh, I'm sick. So this would be interesting. I would like to apply for this one. I think if I was looking for a job, I would most definitely be applying for this one. So it says a steady stream of new students, smart calendar, interactive classroom, convenient pay methods, professional development webinars, supportive tutor community. And they do have an FAQ section because I know sometimes people do have like questions that myself or Tan may not be able to answer. So I want you guys to always look for the FAQ section. And a lot of times the questions that you might have actually already been put on the site and they have already been answered. So a couple of questions, guys. What kind of tutors does Preply look for? It says no specific certification. You don't need teaching experience for this company. I see we welcome tutors who enjoy sharing knowledge, making a difference in students' lives, having outstanding communication skills, and you are willing to provide a personalized learning experience to international students. So guys, if you always wanted to teach, and I'm not saying that everybody is born to teach or anything like that, but if you just wanted to teach and maybe you never like got your degree, you never got certified to be a teacher, but you know that you have what it takes to teach. This company, guys, there is no specific certifications or teaching experience or degrees are needed for you to apply to this one. So if you want to teach, I would say check out this one. And again, you can work this one anytime because, of course, the students that you are teaching, they are international. So if it's nighttime over here, it's daytime over there. So, and vice versa. I used to teach, like I would start at like 2:30 a.m. So my students were in China. They would be, I want to say, getting ready to go to bed. Most of them would be so tired and so sleepy because it would be nighttime over there and it's really bedtime for them. It says, what subjects can I teach? Now they have over 100 subjects on this site, including languages, school and university subjects, hobbies, and art, etc. So if you are someone that loves art, if you have like maybe different hobbies, like you like to collect things like maybe rocks or a lot of people are collectors of something. Some people like to collect different ink pens. I used to be friends with a young lady and she liked to collect different ink pens. Some people like to collect books, journals. My niece, she likes those hair accessories. She has a lot of them. She loves Hello Kitty. Like if you have a collection, some of you queens may have like a Barbie collection where you started collecting dolls when you were at a young age. That would be considered as a hobby, and people would like to see those types of things. Believe it or not, guys, the kids are fascinated, and some of the young adults over in like China, Japan, and some of the other countries, they are fascinated by American culture. So it will not be hard if you're thinking like, oh, it's probably going to be hard. I'm not going to be able to teach or tutor. I don't know what to say. I don't know what. Trust me, if you're thinking about doing this, I would say maybe do a little research on the company. Maybe go to Reddit. See if Reddit has like a forum about the company, or just maybe about tutoring or teaching for beginners. You could start there. And trust me, guys, they will be asking you questions and you'll be like, oh, wow, this is so easy, because my students like for me to talk about, you know, what's going on over here in the USA. They like to talk about movies. They like to talk about fashion. Some of them like to talk about like hairstyles. Food is a great one. If you know something about food, like, you know, chicken or fish or things like that, or just different types of dishes, hey, you got a winner right there. You could talk about that all day long, because a lot of my older students would ask me about the food over here. Like, what does, you know, the barbecue taste like? Or what does our fish taste like? And then different, of course, different cities and states within the United States, the food is different. So if you have been to different places, like let's say if you live on the West Coast, but you've been down south, or you've been to like New York or New Jersey, you could talk about that. Maybe you have pictures of like the Statue of Liberty, or maybe you've been to other countries overseas that your students have not been to. You could talk about that. So there is so many different things that you guys could talk about. If you decide to try this one, please let us know in the chat section if you already have applied for this one, and maybe you have been hired, but maybe you have done maybe one or two classes. Please let us know. If you work for Preply, be sure to let us know over in the chat section. So I'm going to hop to the next one. Now, the next one is just like Preply. Is a ESL school. It is called Super Proof. This one, and you can set your own race with this one, guys. So it's similar to the Preply one. Now with this one, it says organize your schedule, give lessons online or in person, but of course nobody wants to go in person, and you can set your own rates. Now this one says between 20, so they're giving a range of 20 to $80 an hour. And somebody probably is paying the 80, that, believe it or not, somebody may be paying the $80 an hour, folks. So don't shortchange yourself thinking that, oh, you have to start with 20. Like I said, if you feel like your skills and your time is worth 30, with this one 40, put it down as 30, 40, 50 an hour. It says students, teachers, entrepreneurs, graduates, professionals, register with Superproof and start giving private lessons today. Then it says share your experience, share your passion. And like I said, this one is similar to the other one. Whatever it is that you think that you are good at, I would say apply for this one as well. Now with this one, guys, it says you set your rates. It's up to you to set your rates. The rate that is shown in your ad is the rate that you have chosen and what you will receive. They don't take any commissions. Offer lessons in different subject matters. So publishing your ad is completely free. You can post as many ads in as many subjects as you are willing to teach. So you're going to create, well, you're going to probably do a profile. They're going to put an ad together for you to help you get the students. So you don't have to worry about that. Offer online tutoring around the world. Now here it says in over 42 countries around the world. So guys, and the good thing about these types of companies, a lot of them don't do interviews. Now, the companies that I used to work for, except for Cambly and Tutoring Go, those two I didn't have to do an interview for. But the other ones, I actually had to act as if the recruiter was a student and I was like, hi, my name is Carol. And so I had to actually act as if they were a student. This was my classroom and I am actually teaching them a lesson. So a little bit different with these types of companies because, again, you don't have to do an interview with a recruiter. I don't see on here where it says that you have to interview. Now, there are some other ones that I have come across in the past where you did have to do it was like a brief introduction. You didn't have to act like you were teaching a student or anything like that, but just like a hello, how are you? My name is, and they may have asked like, what do you like to do? And then you told them what you like to do. Now with Cambly is a little bit different. And I think it's another one similar to Cambly. They're a little bit different because you actually have to record what they call a demo. So it basically is as if a recruiter was sitting in front of you asking you questions. So basically you would just record a quick little 2-minute demo telling the company about yourself, your likes, and how you cannot wait to meet your students. And that's it for Cambly. Now, my introductory video, horrible. Tan, she said hers was horrible as well because we didn't know what we were doing. I was just trying something out. I kept seeing that one in my timeline and on Facebook, and I was like, never heard of this company. What is this company? I see they pay $10 an hour. I see that they say you can work when you want. I see that they say you don't need experience and you're just chatting to different people around the world. So I was like, well, how hard can it be? And actually, guys, it was not hard at all. So Superproof, 20 to 80 an hour for this one, similar to Preply. And again, guys, these are the types of jobs that you can work overnight hours. If you just don't want to work overnight and you decide, well, overnight, I thought I wanted to do overnight. It's not for me, but I still want to work for the company. You can still work for the company. You just have to go in maybe and change your schedule. But it's totally up to you when and how you want to work. Now with Cambly, they did have a schedule and you could schedule your hours. You could open up your slots and this is the time that I am available. Or you could just basically hop on. So if you were to hop on and you get a call, then they would pay you those minutes, however long you're on that call. So if you're on that call 15 minutes, that's what you'll get paid for the 15 minutes. You'll get the 10 cents for the 15 minutes. If you're on that call for an hour, you would get the 10 cents for that hour. So it varies with Cambly. So you can open up slots for them. Now, I'm not sure with Preply and Superproof if they are similar to Cambly, where you can open up the slots and then let people know like, hey, I'm available from 8 a.m. to 12 noon or from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. I'm not sure how they do that, but you can work whenever you want to. So that's a good thing. And then we come to live ops. Now, I was hired at live ops about 4 or 5 times. The reason why I like live ops, there is no interview, guys. I didn't even have to submit a resume for this one. And this was my second remote job. Now, they do have a client where you can take these inbound sales calls. The client is open 24/7, 7 days a week. This client never close. They never close, guys. Even if it's on a holiday, the company will still be open. Christmas, a New Year's, a Thanksgiving, Black Friday, they are open. Open says me. So it says the skills and experience. An inbound sales agent engages with potential customers who have shown interest in a product or a service, addressing their inquiries and guiding them towards a purchase. They excel in communication, empathy, and problem solving, effectively handling objections and identifying upselling opportunities. Now, this one, guys, they are open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. The hours may vary based on the client availability and the business needs. Now, it says recommended 5+ hours a week. I do see here you will have to provide your own equipment. This is a 1099. Again, guys, you can work whenever you want to. Now, I would work this one overnight. This was my overnight company. I had Alorica. They used to be called West at Home. That was my first remote job. Same with Tan. And sometimes we would work them overnight before I even heard about live ops. I want to say I worked, I think it was about 5 or 6 months before I found live ops. So I worked at Alorica first, which back then it was West at Home. And I would work 7 p.m. to like 12 a.m. because I had a day job, brick and mortar day job. And the day job, I was working like 6 a.m., getting off at like 2:30. And then I would come home, I would take a nap, and then I would be refreshed, ready to work on Alorica. So on Alorica, we would work sometimes. Sometimes we would work past midnight. Sometimes it would be 1 a.m. Sometimes it would be 2 a.m. But when I found live ops, then I had to kind of change my schedule. So sometimes I would work West at Home Monday, West at Home Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I may jump on live ops. But with live ops, I would work them over in the night. So I would work live ops. I may hop on at midnight and get off at like 3 or 4 a.m. Sometimes, not every day, but sometimes. But I made some good money from live ops. I made some good money from Alorica West at Home as well. So you guys be sure to check out live ops and the call volume. It just really depends because the call volume goes off of the TV. Whatever commercial is being ran at whatever time. And sometimes we would kind of pretty much know, because it seems like once you get on, if you're someone that watches TV late at night, you know what I'm talking about. Those commercials, sometimes they just run back to back to back to back to back. Those are the calls that you will be taking. The infomercial commercials, those are the calls, guys, that you will be taking for this particular project with live ops. Now, if this one is just not your cup of tea, they do have other opportunities listed, but I don't think the other opportunities are 24/7. So if you decide that you want to take a look, they have a retail support, a tax support, a healthcare patient support, insurance sales, and customer service. So if you guys decide that you want to take a look at any of the other clients that they have posted, just be sure to look at the time, because the other ones, I do not think, guys, are 24/7. I think this is the only client that they have that is 24/7. So keep that in mind. Then we come to, and I talked about this one on the video before, We Localize. We Localize is a no phone, no experience company, part-time hours. With this one, guys, you can work whenever you want to. So if you need to work overnight, early in the morning, you can. So they are looking to fill their Scout Search Quality Rater. It says English, part-time, minimum of 10 hours per week, up to 29 hours per week, and you can set your own schedule. They're looking for people to fill this one ASAP. Okay. And this one, guys, this is a W-2 part-time company. Let me go back. Live Ops, 1099, Super Proof, I believe they're 1099, and also the other company, they're 1099. But Live Ops, not Live Ops, We Localize, they are a W-2. So y'all be sure to check them out. Now, We Localize, for this project, they are state specific. So keep that in mind. Next, we have the company Smith AI. This one is more like an answering service type of company, and they are 24/7, 365. Now, they do offer part-time and full-time hours. I think with this one, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be wrong, if anybody here watching my video, if you work for Smith AI, please let us know in the chat section. I think with this one, you have to start part-time. That's what I think. But again, I'm not 100% sure. But they do hire in Mexico also. So if I have anyone here that lives in Mexico, you are more than welcome to apply for this position. The pay starts at 15. If you are bilingual, you will receive 16. But if you live in Mexico, they pay 11. And this is an entry level, guys. So if you always wanted to get into like the receptionist, answering service type of arena, work from home arena, take a look at Smith AI. So you will be answering calls, taking messages, screening new clients, booking appointments, collecting payments, and then transferring calls also. And if you are someone that has a strong typing, multitasking skills, those types of skills, you have access to high-speed internet, you have the ability to work flexible hours, you are a professional and confident communicator with clients, you are a proficient and confident computer user, you speak smoothly and confidentially in English, then you need to check out this company. And Smith AI is the company, Queens and Kings. Then we have, this one is called Data Force. They have a freelance English annotator. Now this one, guys, the estimated start date is going to be the 21st of April. So you got to hurry up and get those applications in for this one. But this one, guys, it is a no phone. So basically what you're doing with this one, listening to short English audio recordings. I see generate detailed, accurate, and creative descriptions of the human speech attributes. English writing and spelling, grammar skills in English. You can speak English fluently. Ability to work independently, follow detailed project guidelines, and you have the ability to work a minimum of 20 hours per week. So you guys may want to check this one out. This one is a non-phone, no interview, guys. No experience one. But if you are familiar, with transcription, listening to audio and typing it out, I would say, hey, give this company a try. They do have other remote jobs posted on their site as well. Now, Next Rep, the client, same client that Live Ops they have. So I have Next Rep on here. Next Rep, you do have to interview with them. But everybody says that their interview is easy. They are a beginner-friendly company. You can pick and choose whenever, the hours, the days, the times that you want to work. So they have the same client, which is direct response as Live Ops. So y'all be sure to check out Next Rep. Italki is just like Preply. It's a ESL type of company. Pick and choose your own hours, days, times. Live World. Now this one is more like the moderator one, where you are moderating different forums. You may have to kick some, you may be a moderator over like a Facebook group, and you may have to kick somebody out, or you may have to mute them. So that one, I feel like that one is easy as well. Fancy Hands, one of our queens, she works for this company. This one is like a virtual receptionist. They do have different tasks, guys, that you can pick and choose from. You get to pick the task with this company. The tasks pay anywhere from $3 to $7 per task, which is great. I do have one here. Let me see what the company, who they are. The company is Remedy. No, it's Remedy Senior Care. So Remedy, guys, they have order entry pharmacy technician third shift. I do see here the pay is $18 to $20 an hour. Let me see. You know what? No, y'all can't do this one. You know why? I thought this was remote, and this is not remote. I see it's on site. Oh, well. I could have sworn this one said remote. But now that I'm looking again, it don't say that. Let me see. No, I think this one is not remote, y'all. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, I see it. And what confused me, so y'all don't get confused, because it does say on site, but it does say Remedy Senior Care is seeking a dynamic order entry pharmacy technician to join the team and make a difference in the lives of the residents in long-term care facilities. Now, this is what it says. You will work remotely, and you may support one of our pharmacies in a different state. But then when you keep reading, it says location on site at our closed door pharmacy. I think they're just saying that's where the company is located. I don't think that it means that you have to work on site. I don't think so, because it clearly says right here, you will work remotely. 18, I'm like, I know I ain't crazy. I know I saw remote somewhere on here, but I see it now. $18 to $20 an hour is the pay for this one. So it says that you will enter orders, you do follow-ups, troubleshoot prescription, patient data entry discrepancies, ensuring accurate and timely prescription patient information input, collaborating with order entry leadership, providing exceptional customer service to internal and external stakeholders, and must work with urgency and timeliness. You do need a high school diploma or GED. Current registration as a pharmacy tech with the State Board of Pharmacy. And this is just preferred, guys. It says, but it's not required. So you don't have to have that. If you don't have the current registration as a pharmacy technician with the State Board Pharmacy, again, it is just preferred. It is not required. I even see here minimum of 2 years working in a long-term care pharmacy preferred, but that is not required. So I don't even know or think that you have to have experience for this one. It really does not say that you have to have 5 years or 10 years of experience. It says 2, but it says, again, preferred. We love the word preferred, right? But not required. So Remedy Senior Care is the company, kings and queens. They have an order entry pharmacy technician overnight, $18 to $20 per hour. And they also offer a shift differential. Now, they don't say what it is, though. It could be $2. It could be $5. They don't have it here. Make sure you guys do some research on these companies. Do not give anyone your personal information without knowing who they are and what they stand for and what they are all about. I have a couple of more companies left, and then I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to exit stage left. So Hi Byron. Hi Byron is a virtual assistant company. Now, it says right here, guys, that you work when you want. You do enjoy the flexibility. Only claim the task requests that suit your schedule preference. You select your own projects. Don't like data entry or scheduling meetings? No problem. You can select which types of projects that you see and that you want to work on. So that's good, right? Now it says we only want you working on projects that you want to do. You can work on short-term or long-term projects, and you can get paid out quickly. So they pay out every 2 weeks via direct deposit. And then they give you guys like a step-by-step process. Number 1, you apply. Number 2, it says the hiring process. Comprehensive hiring process includes the basic application, a long form skills and experience survey, general administration skills, and a Zoom call interview. Now, for this one, guys, they do require an interview. So keep that in mind if you want to apply for High Byron. Last up on the list, number 13. This is proofreading services. So this one is just a proofreading site. You do have to take like it's like a multiple question assessment, easy. No resume is required, and you can make $19 to $46 an hour. And you guys, if you are in another country, you can work from any country. So again, this is proofreading services, kings and queens. It sounds like a good egg to get in the basket. So the link to all of these good companies will be posted right below the video. So look under the video in the more section. It'll say more. The box will drop down. That is where the link to this video will be posted to these overnight remote jobs. And we're going to end the video right there. Thank y'all so much for coming on here, rocking with me again on this pre-recorded video. Make sure you guys go tell a friend, to go tell a friend, to go tell another friend about what we do on this channel. Please let your people know that we are trying to give away these 5 laptops. And we're also going to bless somebody over in the Facebook group with the laptop as well. And again, the laptops are solely our giveaway. It has nothing to do with Facebook or YouTube. My name is Carl, and I will catch you lovely kings and queens in the next work from home, side hustle, or live stream video. Don't forget, guys, to go over and subscribe to our second channel. I'll be sure to drop the link below this video. 2 Chicks with a Side Hustle 2.0. And don't forget to go back and check out that live stream video that Tan and myself did on the channel last night. 45 subscriber recommended companies, and a lot of those companies, guys, no interview, no resume, work when you want. I'll catch you kings and queens in the next video. Bye, YouTube. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a good Friday.